Beer me.
Were you, or were you not, on a gay cruise?
Now you're 120% dick face.
Everybody that age, they're sperminator.
Yeah.
We don't care about anything else. We're walking hard on looking for a hole.
That's. I have to say you're right on that one. Oh my God.
A stiff breeze comes through the room and you return the favor.
Gonorrhea. Oh. Somewhere on the outside of this building, there is a hole where squirrels come in.
Better than a hole where dicks come in.
Yeah, better than that.
Going down the stairs to wash the laundry. What the hell? Shh. Pizza. Stop! Stop it now! I order you to stop! I'm still touching myself.
Yeah!
All young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge they phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on.
I think washing they pussy in the sink is my favorite part. The Vietnamese trade in dongs. Figuratively and literally, I'm sure.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I did decide to look it up. 500,000 dongs is a good night for Pop's ex.
Like most women, he's an emotional thinker.
Good God.
I mean, that's part of the problem we're having now in our society is we have a bunch of emotional thinkers that want the world to, to fall in line with their emotions. That's not. Look, reality doesn't give a shit about emotions.
It's my lived truth. Fuck your lived truth.
No, it's not. It's your perspective.
Kiss my ass.
Literally like, hey, Sergeant Pop, you got to turn your bear suit. I'm like, over my dead body. No. Just give me a statement of charges. Yeah. You're never getting this back. Yeah. You can suck it.
I'm going to wear this with my Russian coat.
you will bury me in this. Hey! Why you gotta fucking be like that, man?
Because I'm an asshole, and I learned from the best. I'm sitting across from him, and I'm pointing at you with all four fingers.
All right, first of all, the Russian jacket is World War II surplus.
I'll send you a picture of it, Sarge.
Yeah, okay.
I got you standing wearing it with holding two giant buckets like you just collected all the chum from behind the dump dumpster at the bar, and you're going to go home and make ice cream out of it.
What's up, savages? Well, I guess we got this show up and running again, even though we lost the main channel and YouTube is not really being conducive and trying to help us recover it. And we will keep you posted in regards to what is going on with that. Now, we're going to start off this show with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, now it's time for the disclaimer. This is raunchy, boorish, male man humor, as in male and a man, not as in the mailman, even though those guys are pretty nasty. I know a few. Stan. Anyway, this is just for fun. Anything that we talk about here is pretty much our opinion. If you want facts or us to actually attack stuff specifically, that's the Tuesday show. But it is what it is. What am I going to say here? So we're going to start off with the Wheel of Woe because there's just so many women out there behaving so badly. It's time to make fun. And I'm going to stand up and use my magic wizard hands to change the camera.
He uses Gandalf hands. This is Gandalf the gay.
Gandalf the gay.
This is Gandalf the gay. That's fantastic.
All righty.
You know, and by the way, YouTube being conducive, I would buy you a dictionary, but you would probably just mispronounce it.
See, look at that. I'm all.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wizardry. Burn the witch.
Wizard hands. I like it.
Oh my God. Let me get to the right place. I have to temporarily override your initial order of videos and make this one be first.
Are you fraggoing me? Is that what you're doing?
I am fraggoing you. Brace for impact.
She's a fat woman. What the hell is she doing? Oh no. Okay, we got some running. Gravity is going to happen. Okay. So is this like a 200-pound gymnastic person-ish? We've got some jumping.
I mean, I have to give her an A for effort. I straight up have to give her an A for effort.
Oh, she's doing okay. She's got to lose some weight, though.
And here's where it becomes awkward. Okay, I think that was painful enough for the moment.
Yeah, I don't really like to watch fat people do thin people sports. That was quite uncomfortable.
I don't mean to be a dick, but there's a point where you have to say to yourself, "Stop."
Yeah. Yeah. We've gone into the world of lunacy, bordering retardation, and we should probably back off.
Here's the problem with a video like that. All of her friends cheering her on like that and everything, and then she's going to get out into the really real world, and people are going to get the fuck out of here.
That's exactly what happens. That's why they're all taking head.
Yeah. It's the level of false confidence that they are given, and I'm sure there's other stuff she'd be perfectly fine with.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this is where she's going to end up.
Yeah.
This Wheel of Woe is going to be is her destiny.
Correct.
So let him rip.
All right. Let's go to the first one.
Okay.
Do it.
Do what? We're gonna. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You got to play the video so I can spin the wheels.
I see what you're saying. Hang on a second. Sure, stab instead. Come over here. See, we don't have Jimmy.
Yeah, he's
and
still
I'm
working.
still learning to. Yeah, and Blake had like his 17th level wizard skills with this, and somehow this has stopped.
Blake, when I send the videos to Blake, he would download them all, and then run them through his editor.
Yeah, like he's a 17th level wizard. That's like alchemy. He's turning lead into gold videos.
Yeah, we can't do that.
I don't.
We'll get there at some point, as long as
yeah. It's
right,
been.
So we already have the woman. She's got blue hair.
Oh! For some reason, they turned the sound off on me. You start that over. Why are you turning your sound off? It keeps turning the sound off on me.
All right.
There's going to be June,
There we go.
and then there's going to be July. I want to remind everybody that July 4th is fucking canceled. It's canceled.
Okay.
It means nothing. It's trash. It's garbage. It's something we vomited up, apparently. The 4th of July, if I hear a single fucking firework, if I see a fucking barbecue out there, motherfuckers,
What are you gonna do about it?
it is canceled.
Fuck off.
What the fuck is wrong with this chick?
I don't know, but we're gonna do the white wheel. You ready?
Yeah. I'm
All
ready.
right. We're
I'm ready.
spinning.
Are you going to do the white wheel? Don't wait on me. Just go.
Number 6, white wheel.
Crazy depressed. Okay, I think we got that. Okay, the
All
wheel
right,
of woe
well,
is on target once again.
All right. Now we're gonna do. This is wheel 1. Okay, this is totally random, but it's weird how at least 1 to 3 of these things. We're at number 11. All right, wait, what? No, it went backwards. It's going backwards. It's haunted. Stand by. 8.
8. That's a big jump from 11 to 8.
Yeah.
You owe me.
What was it?
You owe me.
Ah, okay. So she's got that "you owe me something" attitude.
Yeah.
Which
Mhm.
obviously
the
was wrong.
entitlement. Yep.
All right.
That was there. That was definitely there.
Hang on, let me do my wizard hands. All right. So we get in there. No,
It's so gay. You look like you're doing gay wizard yoga. Now we're getting really creepy. It just got
All
really strange in here.
Next wheel.
The zooming in and out was like an 80s music video drum solo where they're like zooming in and out on Neil Peart.
What do we got here? 12.
I'm general crazy.
So
it's on.
dude, that's like a 3 out of 3.
Get it. That was definitely a 3 out of 3 there.
We are victorious.
Hang on, let me make sure I can bring one more up here. Let me get that.
So hang on. All right. So if you guys come across any videos of women like freaking out or saying stupid bullshit, send them to us. Redonkulas@gmail.com. What's next?
Yeah, that's the next one here. She doesn't look friendly. I just feel like she's not friendly.
This is the fat female they want to use to bring men back into the fold of the Democrats.
Charge of bringing young men back to the Democratic Party, according to Donald Trump Jr., Trump War Room, Libs of TikTok. And while none of that's actually true, every single time I saw one of y'all posting about me, I had one main thought at the top of my head. Y'all are a bunch of... Y'all are the ones that made it about a woman and her identity and the way that she looks. Something that y'all consistently claim the Democrats do. You don't actually give a fuck about young men. Instead, a lot of you want to talk about my weight. You're using pictures of me from about 65 pounds ago. So let me ask you this. If I lose another 65 pounds, will y'all actually raise young men's wages? Will you actually increase funding to mental health services? Or are you just going to find another way to deflect from the fact that y'all don't actually have any policy plan to help them? I can keep making this into some kind.
So if she loses another 60 pounds, she's going to be basically
220 pounds.
Well, she's going to be trying out for her new squirrel suit where she can glide around.
Flying squirrel suit.
Yeah, flying squirrel suit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already suffering from double Tourette's of the elbow, and she tried to reproduce using mitosis by splitting in half and making 2 of her. That doesn't work when you're a human being. Sorry. And
there are some women that we're probably very lucky that they can't do mitosis.
Oh, God, yeah.
That would be really bad.
The Democrats have now realized that they have shit the bed with mustard yellow diaper fouling by driving away the men out of the party.
Remember first baby poop? The very first time they poop and it's like tar?
Horrible.
Like creepy space alien tar? That's where the Democrats are right now.
Yeah. is bad. All right, we're gonna do the white wheel. Are we ready? Are you ready?
Just spin the fucking wheel already.
Fucking wheel already.
Don't make it awkward.
Number 8.
Pride collide.
Oh, okay. Pride collide. So, yeah. So what she was saying, there's a lot of pride in the statement she was making.
She has a lot of false bravado.
Uh-huh.
And a great deal of unearned self-esteem.
Correct. All right, next wheel.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. We're staffing. Okay, hang on. All right, we are at 2.
Strong and independent.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
She's going to hit the first wall at 0 eggs per hour. And when she hits the wall, she's going to hit the whole wall.
Yep. Number 3.
Ghosted by a man. I find that very easy to believe. I'm sorry. I just find that easy to believe.
Yeah. So do I. But, the Democrats have a bunch of male feminists who, let's just be honest, in my opinion, they are uber creepy. And
I'd like to raise an objection.
Yes.
The Democrats do not have a bunch of male feminists. The Democrats have a bunch of feminine males.
All right. Well, yeah, that's splitting hairs, I guess.
Yeah,
no,
sure,
not really. I think you are correct.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Okay. Where are we? Here are we? Let's do this one here. This is not on your regular list, but this girl needs to be heard. It's important. You ready for this one?
Band. And I knew that this was going to happen because I put my Venmo trying to get money from stupid old men, right?
Note
and I just
the
didn't think
herpes
this was
sore.
going to happen as fast as it did. And now I'm thinking like, oh, what if I did want to get back on dating apps? I tried Tinder. Sucks. Hinge was like the better option. It still sucked, but like I've met some cool people on there before. But I'm banned. Now I'm banned from... I got unbanned from Tinder finally. I used to be banned in high school throughout like college. Unbanned. So now maybe in like 10 years, Hinge will unban me. Let's hope.
No. What the hell do you do to get banned?
My Hinge got...
What you gotta
So
really
are you ready for this?
Yeah.
She's an old guy predator.
Oh.
She goes after dudes with money who want to hook up with a hot young girl, except she's like a 3 and like a 1.4 with that herpes sore on her lip.
Yeah.
That she tried to cover with lipstick.
I'm sure that's well earned.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. White wheel it is. Seven.
Narcissist confirmed.
Confirmed. All right. Next one.
This thing is eerily... I thought this was a dumbass idea when you came up with it, but it's turning out to be eerily accurate. It's like a magic 8-ball.
No.
Haunted by... Wait. I shit you not. This is what it says. Haunted by dicks of the past. That's literally what's on the list.
I can't make this shit up. Oh,
it is. Right. It's like a magic 8-ball.
I know. All right, next one.
How much of a whore is she, Magic 8-ball? Shakes Magic 8-ball. Haunted by dicks of the past. What the fuck?
I know, it's strangely accurate, isn't it? There we
it's
go.
Really creepy.
Number one.
Need time for XXX.
Yeah, she needs time to figure herself out, or she needs time to, do something or other. They always have an excuse. Well, I need additional time to prepare for this. or this caught me by surprise.
What she needs to do is take some time away from the cock. Put the
Yeah.
cock, ma'am. Put the cock
All
down.
right. We
Yeah.
should have one more. Is there one more?
Ma'am.
All right, let's do one more, and then we'll go into the main studio.
Stand by.
We do my magic
have-
hands.
Where'd she go here? Oh yeah, this is a particularly good one.
Magic hands.
Sure, this one instead.
Here we go. Yeah, this is crazy bitch.
Hi, ma'am. What's your view on all this?
I think that he needs to move.
Who, the ambulance?
Yeah.
Because he's
Move.
locking you in?
Yeah.
So the ambulance here dealing with the stabbing victim should move because you're inconvenienced.
The world is not going to stop. If that was critical, they wouldn't be sitting in a parking
Yeah,
lot
it's not
doing
critical,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
There's the selfish bitch right there.
And I'm sorry that people don't like that. That's just tough.
why are you harassing first responders doing their job, though?
You have someone that got stabbed in the head, so we can't do that right now, okay? Well, I'm not going to stay here for them. You're going to stay here. No.
Yeah, you are.
No. They should be hitting on me. Well, then why didn't you say that to me? Because you told me that you weren't going to leave here.
All right, stop it there. We already know this is a fucking stupid bitch. All right, White Wheel, let's go. No, she's not stupid. 12.
PTSD.
Oh, all righty. That could be.
I think she has. I think she probably has post-traumatic stress dick or something like that. There's something else there.
Yeah, Alpha Widow.
She was a fucking train wreck.
All right, next one. It's the 3 wheels of magic 8 ball.
This has been eerily accurate. I thought this was a bunch of bullshit when you first. I'm like, what are you doing? And then we started doing it, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Number 9.
Improper love or daddy issues.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Clearly, that level of entitlement is a lack of spanked ass as a child.
Yes.
I feel that is one of the greatest. That is one of the greatest problems in America today. There are not enough paddled asses and slap mouths.
Yeah. All right. Last roll. That's a long one.
That one always goes forever. That's the well-oiled one.
Yes.
No homo.
And we got number 5.
Virtue signaling.
Oh,
I'm not sure how that.
I think that's a miss. I think that's a miss.
Yeah, this is not a perfect process.
No,
it's not a perfect process. I was going to try and
But
shoehorn something in there, but yeah, I think even the magic 8 ball is wrong sometimes.
Yes, that's right. But you know what? I mean, this has been at least 66% accurate in all 4 cases.
I'd like to point out that also you have the wheel of wow going on there.
Yeah, I know I spelled it wrong. I have dyslexia. Look, everyone who watches this show, I'm a dyslexicist, and please do never count on me spelling anything correctly. I will spell it how it sounds, or I will put my own spin on it and turn it into a pop-ism, which I don't have any today, and which I need to fix.
At the beginning of the show, I mentioned that I would buy you a dictionary, but you would probably just misspell it. So,
all right, I'm going to move over to the front.
Okay, we will do this for a second. And while he's doing that, I'd like to remind y'all that we got nailed by YouTube and lost a considerable chunk of change. I don't want it to sound like groveling. That sounds terrible when it sounds like groveling. But we got hit hard. And any help you guys can throw us for the moment will be extremely appreciated. I'm in the process of writing a grant to see if we can get us some actual funding, because we do save lives. I mean, I know I'm one of them. So we try to keep this going. Seriously, Pop and I have a lot of better shit that we could be doing, like being old and fishing somewhere. But this is important that we do this and that we keep everybody together and talking and make sure that we're looking out for each other.
That's
because we are really seriously all that we have. There, no help is not coming. It's just the regiment.
That's right. The best I can do is ride by, throw you some fucking tools so you can build your own hope through comedy and get yourself out of whatever dark place you're in. Yeah. It is some
That's
bullshit.
where we are. Let me see if I can get this one up.
Which one?
Hang on. I got to get her back in line here. Get her over here. This is not a perfect process. We're getting there, but this pertains to the. Do I have it presented? The end screen credits, and y'all will understand right away because there's a really good chance that she's using your dishwasher.
What all do you do in the shower? What's your routine?
A regular shower or a long shower or a super shower?
Well, I feel like I kind of want to run down of all of them.
Super short shower is your everyday. That's hop in the shower, keep your head leaned so you don't get your hair wet. Face wash, body wash, out. Easy peasy. That's 5 minutes.
Okay.
Then a regular shower includes hair wash. So that is get in shower. I usually start shampoo. I do conditioner. I let the conditioner sit in my hair while I do body wash, and then I'm out.
An everything shower?
No, after that is just a long shower.
Okay.
That's the same step, but while the conditioner's in your hair, you shave.
Yes. Okay.
Which is different than an everything shower. Everything shower starts before you even get in the shower.
Okay.
Everything shower for me starts with hair oil in my hair. Leave it 30 minutes while I play a league game or something.
Wait for it.
And a face mask. So then I get in there like a mud mask. I get in there, I can wash it off. So I get the mud mask off. I get the hair. I do shampoo. And then I do a hair mask, and then I exfoliate. So then I go freaking sugar scrub everywhere. Sugar scrub, sugar scrub, sugar scrub. And that's when you get that's like coochie shave.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to exfoliate before shaving your coochie because then you don't get bumps. No one talks about that, but we should. So you got to exfoliate coochie and then you shave. You got to go multiple directions. I still haven't figured out how some people have invisible pores besides laser. I don't understand that. But anyway, shave your legs, shave everything.
Oh, damn.
So you have to exfoliate before you shave your coochie. That's why you get cootie juices on your dishes. This is it. This is the video that explains why you get cootie juices on your dishes.
100%.
Which is why I wanted to show this here tonight.
Oh my Lord. All
You
right,
got to
so
get that sugar scrub off.
we have let me pull this up here. This is a what the fuck.
Okay.
All right. So let me get in here and stream.
I have another one tonight that I didn't get a time to do a screen for, but I'll prep that one in the background while you're doing that there.
All right, stand by. Let me pull up this. There we go. Boom. Look at this shit.
Wait. I need to remove that one from the stage. Now add yours.
All right. Is it not there? Hang on. All right.
Having technical standby, Pop. Don't touch anything. Hands up.
All right.
Standing by. Okay, go.
Okay. Let's get this going here.
Na ang taong ito ay sumailalim ng maraming operasyon para magkaroon ng kakaibang hitsura na parang alien.
What the fucking heck? What the
Kasama
ass
sa
fuck?
kanyang
What?
pisikal na pagbabago ng katawan tulad ng full body tattoo, split tongue, maraming implant, pagtanggal ng kanyang ilong, tainga, at ilang daliri. Siya si Anthony Lofredo, dating security guard na kilala rin bilang Black Alien, ay isang French body modification enthusiast na sikat sa kanyang matinding pisikal na pagbabago. Ang kanyang pisikal na pagbabago ay
Why is this in Tagalog?
Well, because that's where I found it. He's in another country, obviously.
That's the Philippines.
Yeah,
they're speaking Tagalog. What
that
the
what
hell
that
is that? Yeah, it's Tagalog. Wow.
Yeah, isn't that is just insane. I saw that and I was like, oh God.
Okay, my turn. You
All
ready
right.
for this? All of the government cuts and the Doge cuts and the WIC cuts, and we're such bad people. Are you ready for this?
All right.
Count the reasons this bitch is fucking out of her mind.
Can't hear it.
No? You can't hear it?
No.
Why do we not have audio?
Is this what is this coming from?
It's just Twitter.
I don't know. Is there an audio in the bottom?
Hang on. Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
not-
audio. Hang on. Let's try one more time. How's that?
Nope. No audio. What the
No kidding. So she's crying about WIC.
Uh-huh.
And crying that she's getting her WIC cut off. Now there are subtitles at the bottom. Right
Yeah.
there. You can see that clearly, right?
Single
Pay
mama
attention
four.
to the subtitle. She has a really annoying voice anyway, so I'm actually sort of doing you a favor here in a backhanded way. Just watch the
I'm
21,
single mama
17,
21.
12, and 11.
Okay.
Oh, no, she's going to cry.
Uh-huh.
And
All right,
the
so-
woman next to her is going to cheer her up. You're doing so good. You're doing so...
Well, first of all, she's obviously been abusing the WIC because she's fat as fuck.
Yeah.
I was working 3 jobs.
Yeah.
One job alone had to pay childcare.
This is bullshit.
Food. Which was enough. And one to pay bills, and I still struggle to alive, working forward, and now working.
Bus monitor.
Uh-huh. 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 You should have stayed married. You only get paid once a month. Uh-huh. But she sit there whining and complaining about shit men have to deal with on the regular. And
Stuff that
nobody
we have to...
comes-
Also, 2 things. One, who put the dick to that?
Yeah.
I mean, let alone the size, the voice and the body language and the attitude. Who's that drunk?
I don't know.
Like,
That's
but
insane.
seriously. And 2, if you're struggling with your first child 21 years ago, why are you having more?
Yeah, why are you having like 3 more?
And you're not married. And you're cranking out babies. What?
Okay, first of all, she's got
Wait.
purple hair.
Did it just get dark in here?
I think so.
It might have.
I think it might.
That might be what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that level of density is not generally preferred for birthing in all communities but one.
Yes, correct. All right, take it down. I'm going to put one up. Okay.
Put it up.
Boom.
Hey, we figured it out. What the fuck is this? Cleaning my face holes. Yeah.
What a weirdo.
How do they imagine that this is in any way attractive?
I have no idea.
What is up, everyone?
I know.
Surveillance cameras are...
So
I'm just sitting here with a stunned look on my face going, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
What the actual fuck did I just watch?
That's insane. But look, this is like what they think beauty is. And I'm going to be honest, I'll have nothing to do with somebody like that. They're out of their fucking mind.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way in hell that I'm going to have anything to do with somebody like that.
All righty.
That's,
And then
that's bizarreness.
let's hit the bad women behaving badly stories.
Wait. I want to give you one more. I've got a liberal with a public service announcement.
All right, yeah.
And let's see if we can get audio on this one. How did that not share? Stop sharing. Oh, because I didn't put it on the stage, you fucking idiot.
These things happen. We'll get better. We're getting better.
Can you hear that?
Can't hear it. Is this Twitter?
Why can't we hear all of a sudden?
Well, we can hear Facebook. We can't hear Twitter. I don't know.
Why can't we hear Twitter?
I don't know.
That's strange. Oh, well, that's no fun. I can't play that one.
We'll have to talk to Blake, the 18th level wizard.
We're going to have to talk to Blake, the 18th level wizard. Well, God, they spoiled my fun. So I'm going to have to put this one up instead because it's just a visual, but we can talk about it for a second. This will be our segue into women behaving badly.
Okay.
Sophie Rain says Bonnie Blue is ruining OnlyFans for everyone. It's no longer about women empowerment. So let me get this straight. One whore is saying to the other whore that you're whorer than all of us other whores. So your whoreness needs to be whored down because you're upsetting the whore balance.
All right. Walk me through that logic again, because that was great.
This is a popism here. Over whoring. Bonnie Blue has been told that she is over whoring by the other whores. The only horse fans are telling Bonnie Blue that she is over whoring, which is upsetting the whore balance because she is whorer than the other whores, and her whoring is too whorish, so she has to de-whore somewhat. That's literally what this is.
Oh my God. Thank you. This one actually caught me by surprise. And
she has over-whored.
She's over-whored. She has over-whored. I like it.
Apparently, you can take it too far.
Well, there's that one whore that decided to get almost 600 peg Ds into.
This is one of them. This is one of them.
And she had
this is the one that. This is the one that ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, she had to go to the hospital from over-whoring.
Yes, she over-whored.
Yeah, the horror of over-whoring. Oh my God.
Oh no, we need to take that Apocalypse Now scene where Marlon Brando is laying on the floor and he says, the horror, and overlay it with the over horse. That's got to happen.
Yeah, well, these women
Billy Bom Bom, we need an over whore.
Yeah, the over whoring is real. What are you gonna do, man?
She over whored. Okay, where are we now? We are at
the bad behavior.
We are on bad behavior. Let's get to bad behavior. Mom whose sole daughter, 6, so her eyes and skin could be cut out and used for medicine, gets life in. What the fuck?
I know.
Where did you get this?
This
is Raquel Kelly Smith and her boyfriend Joaquin Appelis. What? And their friend Steveno Van Ryn were all handed life sentences more than a year after the mysterious disappearance of Joshin Smith from outside her home near Cape Town. This is in South Africa.
Yes.
When Joshin first disappeared, her mother was a figure of sympathy, and the picture of the girl's striking green eyes, pigtails, and broad smile were shared across the country. She's a pretty little girl. Okay, I get it. And Smith showed no emotion as her sentence was handed down, bringing to an end the 8-week trial that had been moved through a local stadium so horrified members of the community could bear witness. She admitted to selling her daughter to a witch doctor or sangoma for 20,000 rand, about $1,100, and said the girl was desired for her eyes and skin. The trio are believed to have sold the little girl to the, quote, healer, make that witch doctor, to fund their drug addictions. Mom of three Smith was described as manipulative and had shown no indication, or so she's a sociopath.
Yes.
Over their daughter's disappearance. All three were sentenced to concurrent 10-year imprisonment for kidnapping. I'm also ordering entry of your names to the Child Protection Registry. You fucking think?
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna do some shit like that, you need a date with the axe.
Why are there witch doctors in 2025?
Well, this is South Africa. I mean, that's a big thing in Africa.
They're just like us. I'm so tired of hearing that.
I know.
They're not. They have witch doctors and they carve little girls up.
Yes,
okay. I'm angry. This one pissed me off.
I had a guy when I was in the 414 Civil Affairs, and he would go on these.
I heard horror shit from Africa.
Yeah, he would go on these trips to Africa to basically push the Christian religion.
Mm-hmm.
And he would tell me all these stories about these witch doctors.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, like, can you get me a cell phone number to witch doctor so I can put a curse on somebody? And he'd be like, I certainly will not do that, Sergeant. And I used to fuck with them merciless.
Wow. kind of a dick move, but
well, and his nickname was God Boy because he used to be a chaplain assistant.
Okay. So
that really that really messed with them. Now I just threw this story in here because, granted, it didn't happen in the Western world, but South Africa at one time was very close to being on par with the Western civilizations.
No. Stop it. It was on par. It was a Dutch society. South Africa was Dutch and English. Mm-hmm. And in 1992, the color revolution there happened. Mandela got put into power with his wife, Winnie, who liked to put tires around people's necks and light them on fire. It's called necklacing. The cartels here in Mexico picked up on that, and now they like to necklace people. But the slaughter of South African farmers and everything is extremely well documented.
Yes.
And that culture was wiped out. It was a full-blown Western nation, as was Rhodesia, which was snuffed out in 1976 by yet another color revolution. So this has been going on for 50 years. We just refuse to acknowledge it.
And listen, if you think that shit like that will never happen here.
It's happening right now in Los Angeles.
Yes. But the thing is, once the color of law slips and people start packing up by race, you're going to see more shit like this.
Yeah. Yep.
And listen, I hate to be that guy, but I'm just telling you the way it works.
I was never that guy, but I'm watching it in real time.
Yes.
I'm watching it in real time. And if you think it's all about just white or whatever, it's not. The same exact thing is going on in Japan right now. They're being invaded by Kurds who are being put in there by the WEF and the American State Department.
Yep.
And Ireland is being overrun with Africans. The Roman Empire couldn't take Ireland 2,000 years ago. But now it's being overrun by corporate NGOs pumping Africans into Ireland.
I got you.
And
all right.
It's
we're
horrific.
Down a rabbit hole. This is a Thursday show.
Sorry. It is a Thursday show. Sorry. You set me off. You put a dead little girl on the screen.
And that is my in front of you on a Thursday. That
is my ass button, dude. That is my ass button. I have a serious case of the ass for hurting little girls. I will fuck you up.
Yep. And
okay.
Here's the next one.
Middle school principal admits to raping child under 16 for years. Wait, if the child is already currently under 16, how long has she been at this?
I don't know. I believe it's 5 or 6 years.
Wilmington, Delaware. Tasha Purnell, a former middle school principal in Delaware, pled guilty on Monday to 2 counts of third-degree rape and 1 count of continuous sexual abuse of a child. The charges were brought in the Superior Court of Delaware following the investigation by Delaware State Police. Attorney General Kathy Jennings commented on the case, stating the sexual abuse of a child in any case is heinous. I will end you.
Yes.
When that abuse comes from an adult, much less a person in position of trust, such as a principal or teacher whose entire purpose is to guide and protect children, it is absolutely unthinkable. The defendant will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. Millstone Rope Lake. I am truly grateful to our prosecutors and the Delaware police for their excellent work. Pennell, 44, was a teacher at Stanton Middle School when she repeatedly sexually assaulted the victim between 2010 and 2014. Holy Christ, this was 11 years ago. She later served as a principal from 2020 until her suspension and termination in September of 2024. Authorities do not believe there are additional victims associated with this case. In a plea deal, the prosecutors agreed to drop 16 additional felony sexual crimes that would recommend a maximum sentence of 8 years in prison, despite the charges carrying a potential sentence of 6 to 75 years. Why are you being lenient on molesters of children? I think
because they're women.
Pop, this is a fucking bucket of hot buttons, man.
I know.
This is all of the things that piss me off.
But here's the thing: is these women are getting away with this, and they're getting a slap on the wrist.
This is why I need the happy helmet. This is why I need the happy helmet.
Okay.
This is why I need the happy helmet. I'll be okay. Oh, Jesus God. Holy cow.
Is this insane or what?
Why? Yeah. Hang on here. Let's bring up the next item that's going to send me skyrocketing through the fucking roof. Former Saint X teacher admits to inappropriate relationship with student. We are again here. She's older, yes, but there is no reason that this woman couldn't find a reasonably decently attractive male in her age bracket.
I mean, she's what, 30, 35, 40?
I would put her at about 42.
Okay, 42.
Cincinnati, a former St. Xavier High School teacher admitted to having an inappropriate relationship with a student. Emily Nutley, oh, I see, was also accused of texting the student when he tried to end the relationship. Nutley was indicted on 6 counts of sexual battery, but only pleaded guilty to 2 counts on Monday. She was a supervisor of a program to help struggling students with their academics. Her accuser had been assigned to the program. In late 2023, Nutley began having a physical relationship with the victim, who was 17 at the time. It's unsavory. It's nasty.
Yeah,
but it's bordering on.
I went in the army at 17.
Right, that's my point. That's my point. A 17-year-old boy is like right on the edge of. Yeah.
So I'm not really going to get too pissed off about that.
No, this one's not turning me into a raging asshole. At the time of Nutley's indictment, Hamilton County prosecutor said Nutley performed oral sex on the teen on and off campus and had sex with him after school hours in her office. Let's face it, a 17-year-old boy with a reasonably attractive teacher. If this happens, the 17-year-old boy is not being held down and forced.
No, he's not.
Nutley faces up to 10 years in prison when she's sentenced in June. She'll also have to register as a Tier 3 sex offender. I mean, yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. She's a teacher. He's a student. That's a crystal clear line. It should never be crossed. It should never be crossed. But in this particular case, I have a hard time viewing it as anything like rape.
No, I don't. Like that.
What it is utterly unethical.
Yes.
And reprehensible.
I mean,
but I don't view it as a crime.
I don't think that this is psychologically going to impact the 17-year-old in a negative way either.
No.
It's
going to score in bro points too.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's obviously.
I mean, that just is.
She's probably going to get 3 years.
Yeah.
1/3 the time for the same crime. If a dude did that, he's fucking hammered for 20 to life.
Oh my God, yeah. We got one more over here.
All right.
Let's get to this one here. Put it in the appropriate place. Share this tab instead.
It's not
okay. Now, well, the problem is that there we go. Cancel. Yeah, StreamYard decided to put a menu in my way, so I couldn't see anything.
It's all right.
Mother receives sentence for multiple sex encounters with son's 13-year-old friend. Bitch, you're going to jail.
Oh, yeah.
And what's
She's
with the
smiling.
She probably honestly doesn't think she's done anything wrong. Honestly doesn't think she's done anything wrong. Yeah, he wanted to show he's 13. He's not 17.
No.
He's 13. A mother who was found guilty of making sexual contact with a 13-year-old friend of her son has been sentenced to 5 years in prison. What makes you think this is okay? Real estate agent Natalie Sorrells, 44, had multiple instances of inappropriate contact with the child since April 2023. Wow. According to a forensic interview with the 13-year-old at the Rockwell Children's Advocacy, the whole Stifler's mom thing, I can get, like, if the kid was 23 and her son's friend, okay, again, unsavory, but not a crime.
13 is too young.
You're just a whore. But I think 17 is the number at which whether or not it's a crime comes into question.
Yeah.
But if you are a teacher or any position of trust, you're wrong. And that is at the very least immoral and unethical. At a minimum. Anything younger than that, now you've committed a crime. Especially if you're 44, you know a 13-year-old is off limits. What's wrong with you?
Yep.
According to what?
Well, the thing is we have a bunch of these ladies who've never had to face real accountability.
Yeah. Well, now especially. Our generation was the last one that faced anything like real accountability that I can tell. It used to be I'd be fucking around out in the woods with my cousins and my grandmother would magically appear and hit you with her fucking house slipper. You could be like 5-10 miles away. They could teleport. Grandmothers back in the 1980s and before that, a lot of people don't know this, grandmothers could teleport.
Oh, and they could do it by when they smoke, they just ride the smoke cloud to where you are.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And aunties and great aunties as well all had limited power, like Blink, like the Blink spell.
Yes. Absolutely correct. And sometimes they show up with coat hangers, meat tenderizer, various sticks and switches.
Yeah. Every once in a while, if you were really fucking around, they could use an advanced version of the Blink spell and they would appear with your uncle behind them.
Yes. Yes.
So then you knew you were in actual trouble.
Yeah. When they bring in additional hit dice to
right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, like the standard mother is a 2 hit dice, creature. But if they bring in the additional hit dice, you're gonna have to deal with the 2 hit dice, mama creature, and then a 4 hit dice father creature, and you don't even want to bring in grandpa because he's 6 hit dice.
Well, also they have an advanced armor class which allows them to stop any blow you might strike before you even consider swinging it by looking at you in a certain way.
It's called the freezing gaze.
Freezing gaze, yes.
Yes, freezing gaze.
It was freezing gaze, yeah. And it was a very high saving throw feature.
Yeah. You're not
you're not making that saving throw.
As a 1 through first level child, you're not going to beat that saving throw.
Yeah, you're not making that saving throw.
It's not happening.
Anyway, God, we're geeks. What the fuck?
This is hilarious, man.
The free world depended on us to save their asses, not rolling that. We're out there going, well, that looks like about a 4 hit dice tank.
Yes.
It might have an armor class of 2.
Yeah, I got it.
Police were told of Sorrells' crimes after the child's mother found deleted texts from Sorrells and the victims where Sorrells called the child babe, according to the affidavit. What are you doing? According to the affidavit, weeks after that was discovered, the child informed his mother that Sorrells had touched him inappropriately. Sorrells was arrested in February, and on Thursday, KDFW reported that she was found guilty on 2 charges of indecency with a child. Sorrells received 30 months in prison for each guilty charge, with the sentences to run consecutively, totaling 5 years.
Is it concurrently or consecutively?
It's consecutively. So
they almost never do consecutive. It's usually always concurrent.
No, consecutive means you're doing all of those years. When you do the first 30 months, now you're doing another 30 months on top of that.
I know. But when they do the concurrent, they all like blend together.
Oh, for females. No, for males, they do them consecutive all the time. For females, they do concurrent.
Okay. Yeah, because 1/3 the time for the same
We've
crime.
we've seen that a bunch of time. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly where that comes from. That's exactly where that comes from. I'm still disturbed about the whole sugar scrub thing. Now we know where cootie juices on the dishes come from.
Yeah, that is pretty disturbing.
It was pretty disturbing. That was let's switch to something. I hope this is more upbeat, but it's from Pop, so there's no actual telling whether this is going to be upbeat or somebody please kill me now.
Well, we already covered bad behavior. All right. No,
That was it.
Yeah. Well, now
That
we
was-
can hit the videos.
That was your bad behavior.
Yeah. There's a if we go to the videos.
And you always use Facebook, which annoys the ass out of me because I deliberately don't have Facebook.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Well, the Facebook links you can hear the volume. I don't know why Twitter's not working.
I don't know what to tell you.
We have to actually talk to Blake and see if we can get some counsel on that.
Share this tab instead. I usually don't have any problem with them. I showed you a Twitter link here earlier, and it worked fine. Standby to standby. Here we go.
All right. So you have to unmute it on your end.
It is unmuted on my end.
Well, it's saying unmute screen audio.
How do I unmute screen audio?
I don't know. That is can't unmute guest screen. They aren't. Yeah, you have to do it on your end.
Unmute. Okay. Now let's try it.
No,
Yes, no.
No, still muting.
What?
It's still muted.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, let me try it from my end.
You're going to have to do it from your end.
All right, so remove that.
Removed.
And then I will
Pardon our fuck ups here. We are still reeling from the chaos that is losing a 17th level wizard.
Yeah.
We are in the videos section of the operations order.
Correct.
And I'm trying to figure out where this thing has me muted.
I don't know. All right. Let's see if you can hear that.
Because clearly you can hear me. I don't see anybody in the chat saying they can't hear me.
This is Dad of the Year. Now look at this. This is awesome.
No, but I'm doing that all day long, though.
Yeah.
I'm that's I'm
All
in.
day long.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm absolutely in on that one. Where do I sign up?
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
That's totally. We would have done that in the army. The public would be horrified by the antics that we got up to. Buffer jousting or buffer rodeos.
Buffer
mop
rodeo.
jousting. Mop jousting.
Oh yeah, you got to have the mop jousting.
Yeah. Surprise attacks with the fire hose in the motor pool, where you just knock somebody down with the fire hose.
Yeah.
When they walk, they just walk by and you go knock them on their ass.
All right, so let's see what this next one is. I think you guys will enjoy this one. So they
my
both
God.
sneak
Yeah.
into the closet to eat.
Eat snacks. It's fantastic.
Well, first of all, I have a cousin who suffered from compulsive eating. And last time I heard she was 240, 260.
Oh.
And she was
bummer.
like 22 or 23. So I don't talk to that side of my family anymore. But she used to do shit like that. And then she would get mad at her mother for trying to actually intervene so she wouldn't get, wouldn't blow up out of.
Oh, that's a mental disorder at that point.
Yes,
When they
she
get
was, like,
hostile. Yeah. When they
she
get
was so
aggressive
mad at
over
her
it.
mother and her mother was simply trying to help her.
No, I know. But at that point, when they get hostile and aggressive, there's a mental disorder at play.
Yes. Let's see what we got here.
For a second. Manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to their toxic behavior, but never discuss their disrespect that triggered you. Hey, can I be real for a second? Manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to their toxic behavior, but never discuss their disrespect that triggered you.
I hate to say it, but that's about 99% of the women from our generation and our parents' generation.
Correct. And
they all do that shit. They'll do something blatantly. They'll do some fucking evil asshole shit. And when you go, hey, what the fuck was that? Oh, why are you picking on me? You hate me. Oh my God. All you do is victimize me.
That's right. And with my sister, right?
Yeah.
My sister, when she, invited my ex-wife to her wedding and not me and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm literally like, I consider that a
passive aggressive. Yeah.
And she's like, well, that's not a betrayal. And I'm like, wait a minute. How
Yes, it
fucking
is.
dare you try to tell me what actually I consider to be or not to be an actual betrayal? So fuck off.
My mother was deliberately plotting to get my ex-wife to find a way to sign over custody of my daughter because my mother hates men and didn't want me to be able to raise my daughter.
Nice.
And I found out she was doing all of that shit behind my back.
Yep.
And that got her.
I mean,
that's my own mother. Yeah. So she's permanently exiled.
Yeah, fuck her. All right, this next one's gonna be pretty good. This is stupid rocketry.
Okay. Oh, good. I like rockets.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot.
Well, he's like the firecracker.
Whoa! No!
Why?
Is that stupid or what?
Why? I thought that was me yelling why when the guy started yelling why. Because that's exactly what was going through my brain. I'm like,
you're like, what the hell?
Oh my God. Why? No.
And this next one is called American Ingenuity.
Gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I find most concerning about that is not that there are two Mercury outboards powering a Ford fucking Ranger. It is that was really just built by an American that was bored and had a little bit of extra time on his hand. And I see videos all over the internet saying, let's 100v100 these people, or, oh, let's go piss off the Americans. Let's go to war with the Americans. That guy was bored and he built that. Do you really want to figure out what they will build if they are angry? Because if you need to figure that out, just ask someone from Japan. Have a good day, my friends.
He's 100% right. He's 100% right. Everybody, they started with the dumb rednecks and dumb Southerners shit back in the 80s on TV, trying to make all those people look stupid. Dude, they literally strap Evinrude's trucks and make it go.
Yeah. All right, this next one, we actually need to get this on the show because Steve and I do this all the time.
Uh-oh.
The rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You have to wake up! Ah! I have so much to show you! Stop resisting! Ah! You have to wake up! Ah! I have so much to show you! Stop resisting!
That's just that unfortunately is just accurate as fuck.
It is. Yeah. We go into the rabbit hole all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
And this one is actually cool stuff. This is just a short clip showing you some cool stuff. I think you guys will enjoy this. Now, I want one of these.
Oh, what is this?
Dude, that is so cool.
No.
Now, you got, come on. Is that cool or what?
I'm looking at that and going, if you can figure out a way to move the gear too, that's a breaching tool.
Yes.
Because there goes all of your fucking obstacles, Jack.
Well, you just fly over them.
Right. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. My brain immediately went, how could we use that for squad level operations? That's really, yeah, I need that.
Yeah. And apparently they're actually experimenting with something similar to that for boat to boat boarding parties.
I've already seen that though. I've already seen that. The British Navy is testing them.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sweet. All right, so this is a teacher that will probably be needed sometime in the future. Yeah, he's not fucking around.
No, it was very obvious that those kids had picked the wrong guy, and he was not having any of it, and he was about to. I think that's Mr. Ogle, my 8th grade civics teacher.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's actually him. Mr. Ogle was old then. He was like a master sergeant Marine in Vietnam.
I remember him.
So yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, with the way that the kids are today,
yeah,
and they just don't respect the teachers. You're probably going to have to like hire teachers like me who are willing to like tune you up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry. I mean, it just is what it is. Yeah. Oh, what? You didn't know your arm couldn't bend that way? Sit down.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna be gentle with it. Next. Carry on.
This is some bike shenanigans. Let me turn on the sound and boom.
Also, very much something we would do. Also, something we would do. And
yep.
I think I've done that actually. Yep.
This is standard fuck around and find out shit.
Yeah, this is it. This is American male behavior, and if you put it in a uniform, what happens is it gets condensed. It's like condensed milk. So you just have more of it in one spot. Because the list of fuck arounds from when I was in the military is just off the. We spent so much time fucking around.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
In the Army, out of an 8-hour workday, more than likely there was 2 hours of work, sometimes 4.
Real work, yeah. Unless you were off doing an exercise or something.
Yeah. Other than that, you know, you have a lot of downtime. You have a lot of fuck around, find out time.
Oh, hey, look at this.
We got the.
It's an actual button pushing monkey.
You're showing your face.
What's
Yeah, gotta show off the merch.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Jimmy, we were discussing the average Army day was actually only about 2 hours of work in garrison, which is true.
Yeah.
And then there would just be random periods of fuck around. We played paintball, Alpha Company versus Charlie Company one year, and when we got back to garrison, there were a lot of disputes who had won because we were just waving our dicks around because we're Army guys and we're young and dumb and stuff. Yeah. And it turned into an actual brawl, and it was like one of those weird cartoon brawls where the first sergeant's like got a private by the neck and he's like throwing another one against the wall, going rah! And like this, And everybody, and finally, the two captains from each of the companies come up there. Okay, everybody settle down, and everybody instantly settled down. But there are a couple of last-minute punches thrown.
Yeah. All right. So this guy here, this is they like scaring this guy. Now he's obviously gravitationally challenged.
Yeah, but they're going to hurt him. He's going to have a heart attack.
But the thing is his back muscles have to be like uber strong, and you'll see why. So this is actually pretty funny.
That's so fucking funny. Here, take that.
What the fuck?
Look at my dick.
What the hell is going on? What is that even?
Well, obviously they fuck with this guy all the time.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Well, I would too if I knew he was going to do that every single time. I mean, that just doesn't get old.
Poor bastard.
I had a rooster that would do that. Anytime the rooster got startled, he would whip his head around like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All righty. Let's get the next one in here.
The rooster's name was Lurch.
Lurch?
We had Lurch the rooster.
That's actually a pretty cool name.
He was a big fucking rooster. That guy was fucking huge. He was almost 2.5 feet tall.
Damn.
Which for roosters, that's a huge cock.
Phrasing.
No homo.
All right. This one here.
Fake president, a fake election, fake health reports, fake cognitive tests, a fake economy, fake jobs, fake interviews, fake news, fake pardons, and now fake town halls. The only thing that wasn't fake, all the sheep who fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
I had to throw that in there.
I mean,
this is absolutely correct.
It's not wrong.
Statement. I called that one statement of the fake.
Well, in the Declaration of Independence are the instructions and conditions. Read it. The instructions and conditions are right there.
Yep. What's the quote from Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Read it, learn it, live it.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, what's his name? The teacher. Anyway, can't remember his name.
You're gonna love this
Eric,
one
here.
This is obviously somebody gave this guy a poor name.
Who is your name Mickey?
Mickey?
Like the mouse?
Why?
You look familiar.
You go to Providence?
No.
You go to Providence?
What's your name?
Ben Harney.
Ben Horny?
Yeah.
Oh, how long have you been horny for?
You what?
Yes, how long?
All right. Listen, if you got a name like that, you're getting fucked with. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes.
When I arrived at DLI in 1995, the Navy garrison commander's name was Commander Blow. And somebody in their genius, evil military humor allowed a young blonde female into the naval service who passed the naval basic training and arrived at DLI, and her name was Seaman Swallow.
Oh, God.
True story.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, these things happen. All right, next one here. Now, this is actual talent here, okay? This blew my mind when I had to put it up here.
Hey man, I've seen some dope artists, but this right here, this takes talent. My boy is talented on a whole nother level.
So he has a puppet, actually.
All right, man, I've seen some dope.
He's got a puppet that he uses to paint pictures.
Yeah, that's amazing. I have to throw it in here.
Fucking incredible.
Isn't it?
Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah.
Hell, I can barely walk and drink at the same time.
Why would you do that? Focus on the drinking, Jimmy. Focus on the drinking.
Got it.
Folk. Yeah.
No, I like that. Let's find more videos. There's got to be more videos like that are just like really cool. Like, whoa.
I know. I mean, I do put
Gotta have some feel good moments.
Right,
Pop had me almost homicidal earlier, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Next one.
Calling illegal aliens undocumented immigrants is like calling heroin dealers undocumented pharmacists. Okay, just no.
All right. She's right.
She's right.
That's another one.
There are some things wrong with her face, but she's right.
Yep.
There was something wrong there. There was a plastic quality to her.
You gotta account for the 15 filters that she puts on there.
Oh, she's got 15 filters, and it is what it is. Now, this is what you need to show women who think they can fight men. All right. So this guy, this is the definition of casual strength. Casual strength is basically when you have enough strength, you can ignore things. And you're going to love this one.
I believe I can fly.
Hit mute, Bob.
Wait, hang on. We got to turn off. We got to turn
Yep, definitely turn that off.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
He just stands up with her. This is called casual strength. And he just like, okay. Yeah. She can't even, he's
like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just stop. Just stop.
No, he literally just like, okay. Yeah, sure.
Now, I hope we can get the volume on this one. I have one I want to show. Me, pick me.
All right, stand by.
Standing by.
All right, play it if you can.
Okay. Are we there? Are we there? Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Wait for it. That was a hit, dude. That was a textbook fucking old school football hit.
Quality takedown.
That spear made Goldberg proud.
Wait, what?
All right, this is us when we were young. Why we are so indestructible as adults now.
Oh yeah,
tough. This was our iPad. If the food didn't kill you, the secondhand smoke would. We got brain freezes on the regular. This man worked around the clock to make sure we got our donuts on time. This could heal any wound. That 350-degree metal slide that sat in the sun. We had to manually roll down the car windows. We almost got killed when the other kid jumped off this thing. This was our dating. We wrote in cursive. We dialed a number, messed it up, and had to start over. Photomat, the suspense when you went to pick up your photos. No autocorrect. Handheld gaming was hard. We had to wait for our favorite song until it played on the radio. We had to get up to change the TV channel.
No, we were the remote.
It was every teen's dream for privacy. They'll never know the pain of having to rewind a movie. You had to carefully rip off the sides without tearing it. Remember calling the movie theaters and having to listen to the whole message to find out what movies were playing and the show times?
Yes.
Did you experience any of this?
All of it.
Gen X kids are so...
All of it and more.
Yeah, am I wrong?
That is no, that's absolutely. And there was even more there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another Gen X one. You're gonna love this one. This is more
literally everything there I went through.
Yeah, same here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're gonna love this one. I did all kinds of ramp jumping when I was a kid.
Kids born in the 80s and 90s were tough as nails.
Boom.
If we caused trouble, all the adults would come after us. There was no childproofing back then. This food was considered healthy. If we fell, we got back up and wiped ourselves off. If something broke, we'd fix it. No need for our parents to help. Perfectly landing a human bike ramp and we'd get cheers. We used to call home on those dirty old phones. We had to clean up before we were allowed to go outside and play.
Yes.
We had one shot to remember how to get home. This was our clock. We knew it was late by the position of the sun. Our toys were painful to play with, or they gave us nightmares. In the summer, the slides were basically baking pans. Our immune systems were strong from the get-go. we could cook a 3-course meal by the time we were 10.
Yep.
There was no screen for us. If you got sunburned, solar cane was the remedy. Someone always had a cast on. Parents would drop us off at the mall or skating rink, and we had to figure out how to get home on our own. We built our own forts. Your older siblings would babysit you. Did you experience all this? What else do you remember?
My neighbor would babysit.
Yeah.
Yep. We would swim in the lake. There'd be like 10, 12 of us cousins between the ages of probably 5 and 16. While the parents were up on the patio, which was on a hill above the lake. Well, we were in the lake swimming, doing God knows what, and the parents were up there drinking and hanging out, talking, totally not paying any attention to us at all.
Yeah, well, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
All right, let's. You're gonna love this one here. This is from the cool shit list.
Yeah.
Sending to 1,000 meters in just 30 seconds, pilot Vince Riffett accomplished this with a jetpack powered by 4 mini jet engines. With these wings, pilots reach speeds of up to 400 kilometers per hour and perform complex aerial maneuvers, including rolls and loops. Would you give it a try? Sending to...
Now, I mean, come on now. That is, I would love to try that shit out.
You know what this is? This is real-time Micronauts. Do you remember the Micronauts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is Micronauts, baby. Yeah, they're with all the snap-on wings and jetpacks and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, on the lake thing, by the way, there'd be a bunch of us down there, and if one kid screamed, like one parent would wander down to the water and look to make sure that nobody had drowned, and then take a drink of their beer and then announce, knock it off, and go back up the hill.
Yeah. All right,
Knock
so
it
I'm going
off.
to try to get this one to work. This one is very fast-paced. Let's see. There it is. Now, this is a YouTube video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Propane tank.
Yeah, if you were anywhere near that when that happened, you were done.
This is fucking crazy. Can you imagine that? It probably killed the driver.
Anywhere within 30 feet of that when that happened, and if you survived, you were lucky.
Yep.
That's why you don't travel with propane tanks inside your car. You're gonna have a bad time.
Well, yeah. It's a possibility. Here's more of that flying stuff here. Let's see.
Oh, they're racing now. Yeah, I've seen some of the races. I'm totally fucking in.
I know.
I'm so in.
That shit. Is that shit cool or what?
Dude, it's jetpack racing. This is everything we hoped for when we were little.
I know.
I used to build Lego jetpacks for my 12-inch action G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip.
Okay.
Remember those?
Yeah.
I used to build jetpacks for them so that they could fly. This is everything that I hoped for as a child.
Everything I hoped for as a child. Now this one is going to blow your mind here because this is now we saw them flying through the air, and this one is water.
Wait for it.
Its groundbreaking underwater jetpack revolutionizes water sports, offering unparalleled freedom and agility. Experience Predator-like maneuverability as you glide weightlessly through the underwater world, opening up a new realm of adventure.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So when I saw this, my evilness went right to how fast does it go? What is the actual range? Because that would be an awesome exfil device.
It would be an awesome exfil device. Right away, my brain saw the problem because I don't like the ocean because the Great Lakes are nice because they are unsalted and shark-free.
Yes.
That gives you the basic silhouette and speed of a seal.
Okay.
So if you are in the wrong water, say the cold water off of the Monterey Peninsula, and you are wearing one of those, you're great. You are a great white bait, baby.
Yeah.
And they're a lot faster than that.
I know, but I was thinking like,
yeah, they're cool. It's cool as hell. I'm just saying.
If
Just
you're
saying,
gonna
it gives
do-
you the wrong profile.
hypothetically, if you're going to do a top tier crime near water,
yeah,
and you had a rebreather, meaning there's no bubbles,
right? Triggers, yeah.
You go right into the water, shoot your azimuth, and you are gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I would bet you that is already being done.
Oh,
if
yeah.
those exist in the civilian world right now, I would bet you that the tier 1 elements are already using shit like that.
Correct. All right. This next one is called Scar Your Kids. Now, if you are a parent and you have children who reach the age of 18 and you have not bestowed upon them a complex of some type, you're not
doing it
your
right.
goddamn job.
Yeah. You're not doing it right.
You are fucking up by the numbers. Let's go.
Dude, he shut the dog outside. Rescue the dog.
He almost got the dog in the door.
Oh no! What?
Yeah, this is quality emotional scarring, though.
Yeah, I know. I love this.
Now the one kid's attacking him. The one kid knows. Get his ass!
They're all screaming. Oh.
A monster, Mr. Grinch.
Oh my God!
Empty.
Oh my God! This is great.
That's funny.
This is oh man, come on.
That's the emotional scarring you need.
Yeah. Definitely need that.
That's good stuff.
All right, this is gonna be.
We had werewolf stories from my great uncles while we were up at camp in the Upper Peninsula. The werewolves lived on the other side of the bay from the peninsula.
Oh yeah.
You're like 5, 6, 7 years old. The great uncles are telling those stories, and you're like, you hear something in the dark. It's probably one of the uncles fucking with you after the fact.
Well, I mean, that's our job as uncles.
It is.
Yeah, it is. All right. This one is, you should have had your seatbelts on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
Did it
I was
roll?
asleep in one of the other seats, and I wake up in the back seat.
I don't think it rolled. I think it just slid off the road.
I don't know, but you definitely need that.
There was a zero gravity moment there. That vehicle was moving on all 3 axes for a second.
Yeah.
Because that body moved in a zero for like a second. There was a zero gravity effect.
All right. This next one is called Bull Rammed Ass.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Gee, I wonder what happens.
That's not good.
Oh!
You got ejected.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're out of here. You are out.
It's what you get for shoving your hand up my ass the other day. You
You're
bastard.
out. Yeah.
That bull's like, fuck you, man.
That's the alarming life of living on a farm too, Jimmy. You hit it right on the head there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some point somebody is shoving a hand up that bull's ass.
And it's not going to work out for you.
It's for medical purposes, but I'm sure the bull is not thrilled.
No. And this one is booze and boating. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Jeez.
Well, this is also called a Tuesday in Michigan.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that vehicle's totaled.
Yeah.
Someone didn't set the parking brake.
Mhm. And why is it pointed down the slip?
Because he failed.
Yeah, that's a big fail. I
Well,
mean,
this-
the whole assembly is pointed the wrong way.
This next one is a list of fails.
Oh.
All right, so hopefully there's no music in the background.
Oh my god!
What just happened? Oh. What the fuck?
Stairs get to everyone.
Stairs are dangerous.
Falling upstairs, always good. Wait, let's fall down the stairs too.
Oh my god!
No, these aren't fails. These are people just doing their best Joe Biden impression.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. It's a momentary gravity misalignment.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Momentary gravity misalignment.
It's like overwhoring, except not. We have a new word, Jimmy. Overwhoring.
Overwhoring.
All right. This
Gotcha.
next one here is called fucking with food.
Buena.
Underwear in his That's so fucked up for what?
I didn't order.
Oh my god.
I didn't order the fish soup.
Perfect, Jimmy. Perfect. Comedy timing gold. That's
gives
another
the,
one that we would have definitely done in the military.
Oh yeah.
Either that or gives a whole new meaning to the phrase clam chowder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
All right, this next one here, you're gonna love this one.
That new high fiber clam chowder. Oh God,
I love it. Totally took him out, man. Wow.
Oh, that was a good hit.
She slapped his ass.
Solid fucking hit right there.
Oh. All right, this one here.
Ooh. Oh.
This one's called Never Live It Down. Yeah, you're never living this down. All right, so gentlemen, as a man, when you experience things like this, you have to be mindful of how you react, because other men will never let you live it down.
It's true. Oh boy.
They're prank uncouple.
Oh no.
What? I didn't see anything. What? Where? What? Oh my god! That's my foot! This fire? You can do this fire? Where? Let me see it. I don't know.
There we go.
What? Where?
You never live it down.
That's brutal.
Ow. And I think basically there was like this one girl and she had her dog and it was like a wiener dog.
You never live in that down.
Scare prank uncouple.
You are never living it down
never
if
living
you
it down.
scream and jump in the air like that. I'm sorry.
Also, don't do that to the wrong guy. Fortunately, most of those were on a long stick, but there would be gunfire.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. This next one is how to not kill yourself. All right. How you die.
Yeah, you do not know what you're doing. You should not be doing it.
That's how you die. I'm just saying.
Why does that remind me of like the videos of like the the ladies that are trying to be sexy taking a bath and their cat is walking along the tub and the cat falls in and freaks out? Why did that come to mind?
I don't know. Well,
It did look a little like that though.
It's very similar.
It did, yeah.
He had all of that room on the other side of the dock to do his little dive in and go away.
All right.
But
Now this next one, this is a sassy child. You'll love this one.
So be nice to me. That's not nice. If you do that again, I'm waking up and I'm going somewhere else and I'm closing the door. If I do that, Eva, Ma, you have to be nice to me. Do that
She went over the edge. The mother started moving.
My daughter pulled several stunts like that when she was very little. There was one where she had just learned to stand up straight and did the bobble walk. One night she didn't want to go to bed and stood there screaming for like 10 minutes solid until she finally passed out and fell backward into her beanie bag chair that we had put behind her because we could see what was coming.
Yeah. And this is more 80s kids. We've all done this. Here we go.
80s kids lived without today's technology. We rode our bikes everywhere, exploring new places and showing off our tricks. Arcades were so much fun. We spent a lot of time talking on the phone, and the phone line was about 100 feet long. Hanging out with friends at the mall was the thing to do. We spent weekends having a blast at the ice rink with our best friends.
Roller rink, but yeah.
Movies. Just don't forget to rewind. For us, this was incredible technology. Our music players and our playlists. We had the coolest toys, and we'd always put them back in perfect condition. Our neighborhood friends were like family. We made the most of what we had and got really creative. That was our version of Google. We relied on it for research. We'd take a map, hit the road, and go on family trips, and it was pure joy. Going to a drive-in theater with the family to watch a movie. Our playground, where we spent hours playing with our friends.
That
then
wasn't our
walked to
playground.
Chili's for dinner. What else do you remember?
There was no Chili's.
Yeah, I don't remember Chili's as a child.
We had like Ram's Horn or Olga's. We had Olga's.
Yeah.
But our playground equipment was nowhere near as colorful and pretty. It was industrial metal pipes, and some of them were 12 feet off the ground.
Correct.
And it was ground. There was no soft rubber foam underneath them. It
Or
was
wood chips.
ground or wood chips.
Yeah. Or mud. I remember falling in mud quite a few times.
Yeah, mud was fine. Mud was fine.
All right, so let's get this next one in here, and then we'll start doing some super chats.
Yeah.
Again, this is you're never living it down.
Uh-oh.
Can you see it? You're never living it down.
What the ass?
This guy does not handle fear well. Like screams, does this. Like, what are you thinking, bro? It's not going to work out for you. I don't know. All right, Jimmy, let's get to these super chats. And
holy crap.
Now listen, again, we're trying to, start a new channel, and the other one got shut down because it got hacked. So please subscribe, hit the bell icon, like these videos on Rumble and YouTube, and let's basically recoup the losses.
Yeah. See, what's happening here is Pop has lost his old speech and has to make up a whole new one. So he's trying to go through and salvage pieces and put them together with duct tape and 100-mile-an-hour tape and 550 cord.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And also, Blake did inform me that he's got something else that we wants to plug in the YouTube chat and the excuse me, the Twitch chat. I'm gonna copy that, bring that up right there. YouTube.com/GrudSpeakBits.
Oh, look at that! Hey, we got a little thing in the corner.
We got a thing in the thing.
Hey, we got a thing in the thing.
I like it.
Yeah.
So,
I have
guys,
to admit, this is weird seeing you, Jimmy. I mean, it's good, but it's weird.
Well, I mean, if I had to get some merch, and the only way to show it is to show my ugly mug.
Sure, there you go.
There you go.
But yeah, there you go, guys. Check it out. YouTube.com/GruntspeakBits. Of course, Gruntspeak Shorts, where we are streaming onto right now. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe, as my buddy Big Angry Phil would say.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, you're fucking up by the numbers.
And again, we're losing. We've basically lost all the income for the other YouTube channel. So we are definitely hurting for certain. So any little bit you send in will go a long way, and we appreciate it.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, we'll start over here on the YouTube side. Like always, we got Mario Trujillo with $5. Says, good to see you unfucking the situation, Snap and Pop. Too bad Cackle couldn't make it. Stream out of spite, good sirs.
Streaming out of spite.
We're trying.
Absolutely. J. Roger Smith with $5 says, PDSD, post-dick stress disorder.
Thank you. I was looking for a way to put that together, and that's good. PTSD, Pop. Post-dick stress disorder. Yep.
Here we go. And we got our first We're Not Worthy here tonight from Kenj1090. He's dropping $100 bills on us. I got to scroll up because I added a new P break from Billy Von Baum that we might play tonight.
So what was that? Post-dick what?
Stress disorder.
Yep. If my fucking mouse would fucking work, I need to get a new one. But Kenj, you get one of these.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Thank you very much.
As for the war chest, keep pushing forward. Exist out of spite.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah. And this is a new name. We got Chickashaw AI Music with MX500. Not sure what MX currency is. If anybody knows, let us know. But that's 500. It says, you use comedy to get through the pain. What do other people do as hobbies to get away from their pains of life? I write short stories and lyrics.
Okay, there you go.
Everyone's got their out. Yeah.
If that's what works, that's what works, man.
There you go. All righty. Let's see here. Shit's jumping around on me. I don't like that. Let's see. Mario Trujillo coming back with 2 in a row here. Says for first one, $5. Says, I don't have much, but here's a little more. Keep up the fight, live out of spite, and God bless the both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, Mario again. $5 says, also, Pop, take it easy on Battledorf. The man can't have good blood pressure.
Oh, my blood pressure is actually alarmingly normal. I was in astounding shape before I took on another shape, which is now round.
Yep.
I have unusually good blood pressure. What's that?
Nope, I was just going on with the next super chat here. Steve Kenobi with $5 says, Pop and Battledorf started every mission the proper way. Everyone rolled initiative.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we got Dark Pegasus 87. Got $5. Says prayers from my mother. My sister just died, and my mother found her. The worst is over, but still.
Oh my gosh, man!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Prayers to your family. That's a rough one.
Wow, that's a tough one, man.
That is fucking tough, man. Praying for you and your family, good sir. Let's see. We got recovering NPC with our next We're Not Worthy. He's dropping $50 on us.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Apparently, Israel just attacked Iran.
Oh,
Yeah, they did that a couple hours ago.
Oh,
So,
good.
yay, World War III.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Goddamn.
Well.
Redacted, censored, redacted.
All right. Next one.
Let's see. Recovering NPC with $50. That's another We're Not Worthy. Today is my birthday, but this gift is for you. Thank you, gentlemen, for all you do.
Thank you very much.
Since we already did a couple We're Not Worthies, how about the Captain giving us a thanks?
Thanks for keeping the ship afloat. It's much appreciated. Goodbye.
Wow.
Yep. Oh yeah. This next one, I was informed on this one. Inquisitor Tibby with $5. If it hasn't already been said already, RIP successful endeavors. Yep. Apparently, well, he pulled a red fox, and the big one got him, and he's went up to this big place in the sky there.
The spawn point in the sky.
Yep, he went back to the lobby. So, till Valhalla, good brother. Let's see. We got Plains Warrior with $3, giving us a bird with a thumbs up. Thank you. We got Pete. And he says, for $49.99, says, here you go, Moo.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for your continued support.
Yeah.
So we got my dog 1991 with $10 says, cheers from Wisconsin. I am assembling an invasion force to claim the Upper Peninsula. It's connected to us. Michigan having the UP is like watching adult entertainment for kicks. Maps need to be updated, damn it.
Fuck you. Come for us. I dare you.
Fair enough.
You do not want to try to come for the Upers. That's a very bad idea.
Yeah,
there's a lot of government land, and we all have shovels. I mean, I'm not up there right now, but if you invade the UP, I am going up there, and I have 72 first cousins just on my dad's side.
Okay.
So you might want to rethink your plan.
Yeah.
No, stay out of the UP. That doesn't belong to you. Fucking cheeseheads.
Just a visitor, man.
fucking cheeseheads.
Cheeseheads. Let's see. We got Mad Scientist here. Last one over on the YouTube sides for $10 says, sorry, I don't have much to give. My wife is actually a good one and wants a pew for her birthday.
Nice.
Okay.
Winning.
Okay. I am married to a similarly good woman.
There you go. All right, we'll jump over to the Rumble site. I got to scroll back up because Mando's the first one on there. And of course, everybody knows, get your beers because Bolshevik. You know what to do. Pirate Snake 69 challenge accepted. I have to read on that one.
That's the YouTube or the Uper one, I think.
There you go. All
right.
Well,
one?
he has been summoned, though.
Bolsheviks.
No, don't say it.
Bolsheviks.
No, please stop.
Bolsheviks.
It's showtime. Bolsheviks, baby. Everyone drink.
There you go. And we got For the Emperor. It says, where's the right-wing death squads we were promised? I feel like I've been cheated somehow.
I
Twice.
feel your pain. Yeah, I feel your pain.
Let's see. And Two Gas here says, Pop, we need psychological operations and guerrilla warfare bingo cards.
That's a good idea. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, because we're there. I mean, Israel just hit Iran. We've got the invasion going on in LA and New York, and I think
Chicago, Denver, Austin, Phoenix, San Francisco, Seattle. Basically, all
bingo cards. Yeah.
That and shit. What else was it? Oh, we got the No More Kings protest on Saturday for Trump's birthday, and also the
arranged by Walmart. Brought to you by Walmart. That's the best part.
Yeah.
They're screwed.
Yep. Yeah. And Alucard coming in said, reminding us successful endeavors has passed. Ask Outlaw and Brandon Trueblood for more information.
Okay.
Yep. According to Ike that texted me to let me know, apparently Billy Von Baum did a stream about that earlier today. So go check that out there, gents.
Okay.
Let's see. Mando coming back says, should the old dude predator go finger out her life?
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure where we're going with this one.
Context.
Context.
Yep. And that guy 1975 says, Pop, you need a subscription to Grammarly.
I have one.
Look, no, it doesn't help.
No,
I'm serious. This is the third time I've said it tonight, and I'm just going to say it again. If I bought Pop a dictionary, he would simply misspell it. I love you, bro. No homo, but
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I've never been a good speller. Never.
Your writing has gotten better over the years. When I first depopped a Pop document, I almost cried and drank myself to death. It has gotten better over the years. I will say that.
There you go. And Amanda coming back says, Pop, the dark place I am in is Missouri. I don't think there is a way to build out.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah. And Alucard coming in, he's trying to summon Beetledorf again, but Beetledorf has already been summoned. He
can only be summoned once a night.
Yeah. Once a night, but Mini Dwarf has something to say about that.
There, I said it. Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, Mando coming back again says, if Pop is holding a Pringles can, would the command be hands up, pants up, don't shite?
That's fair.
Seems legitimate.
Yeah.
Yep. And that guy coming back says, Pop, for the Wamalo, remember, give the standard advice. Crimea River, build a bridge, and get the fuck over it.
I can't tell you how many times I've said that to women and just watched them implode.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
And Tantalum 180 jumping in says, have you ever wanted a woman and a tackle box and all in one kit? Welcome to 2025.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing that's part of the what the fuck is that?
Yes, that was part of the what the fuck is that segment.
Yeah. Let's see. Mando coming back again. He says, who's the 304 to bring balance to the horse?
I don't know.
I don't know, but apparently there's going to be balance coming back to the Schwartz because Spaceballs 2 will be hitting theaters in 2 years.
In 2027. Why announce it in 2027? That's a fucked up thing to do.
I don't even care. I'm not watching it. It's going to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well,
the shit they're putting out now is terrible.
I mean, okay, Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement to play Darth Helmet, but there's not going to be any Barf. You cannot have Spaceballs without Barf following.
Barf. I'm a Mog.
Barf is dead.
I'm a man. I'm a dog.
My own best friend.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Net guy coming back says, wait to the virtual hooers ruin whoring for all of them.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mando jumping back says, for the 304s on only 304s, if they go dark, does that mean they went to the dark side of the horse?
Oh, the dark side of the horse.
And he's also asking for some Dwarfin Nance, but Pop, are you gonna be taking a pee break anytime soon tonight? But I don't know.
I mean, I might go up and get a beer or something.
Well, all right. We'll save. Instead of
hang on to it, Jimmy. Hang on to it, Jimmy.
All right, we'll play some Dwarfin Nance because Billy Von Baum sent me over a new pee break. I haven't watched it.
You're just dying to push this button, aren't you?
I am. It's
Just push the fucking button.
All right.
In Bolsheviksville, where the sun shines bright, live Dwarf and Nance, what a charming sight. With Sandy the maid and Pop dropping by, and Hillary's antics that'll make you sigh. Oh, Dwarf and Nance, they've got it made, with laughter, love, and a living made. From morning toast to an evening dance, it's always a hoot with Dwarf and Nance.
All right.
You guys just missed Jimmy dancing his ass off in the background.
I
wish
always
it was on camera.
It's the Dwarf and Nance
I am
dance.
sitting here. I've never seen that before because he's usually just got the evil button pushing monkey thing up there.
Yeah, yeah.
And the video goes off, and I'm watching the video so I can look down at the monitor for the studio, and there's Jimmy in the background just dancing his ass off. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's the Dwarf and Nance dance. Come on,
That's
man.
fantastic. It was funny as hell.
Let's see. Moving on here, we got Berserker Brad, 1983, jumping in with $30. He says, add this to your lexicon. Horverload.
Horverload, yeah. Horverload.
Have to leave the stream early. Play something raunchy. Cheers, brothers.
Yeah.
Well, we can't get too raunchy, but, well, this is just as bad. Get the eye bleach ready, gents.
Can't stand Hillbilly Hillary.
It's terrible. Let's see. Mando jumping back in says, Dwarf, there are plenty of bitch doctors in this year. The thing about witch doctors does not surprise me.
Yeah.
And Mando again says, Dwarf, if you ask nicely, I may know someone who can hook you up with some best car. The only downside is you won't be able to show your face again.
Huh. Some what?
Best car, Beskar.
I have no idea what that is.
What that is.
I gotta look it up.
No idea.
Gotta look it up.
Gotta look it up. Looking it up.
Let's see. Net guy says, do you think the Mideast kickoff will kick off into war? Fox reports Israel bombed Iran and just put their foot up their ass.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Russia doesn't really. I mean, they've pretty much screwed themselves with the Ukraine thing.
Beskar is apparently the metal used in Mandalorian armor. In other words, I would have to make the Boba Fett helmet. And is that a reference to my happy helmet? The happy helmet is just to keep me from killing people.
Okay.
The happy helmet is to block out the stupid.
You have to have watched early Ren and Stimpy to know what's going on here.
Yep. Let's see. And Alucard coming in. Of course, he's got his. He's requesting his favorite video. The Dogman called. She wants Pop to sing and snoo snoo. Bring beer and a tent. Make her squeal, Pop. Make her squeal.
All right.
Yeah.
And well, this next one, well, you know what happens when I put Pop full screen.
Oh God.
Oh God, here we go. Hey.
Another treat from Alucard.
Oh God. Only one of these to show, please.
Smelly, moldy snot pocket laced with pus mixed together with vomit. Noodles of chunky period blood.
Noodles of chunky
with reddish green, greenish brown goo mixed together. Zinc broth.
The zinc broth. It's always a fucking zinc broth. Okay.
Starburst zinc vag juice.
Ugh.
And pus.
The noodles. The noodle thing. Because normally it's the same thing. You kind of build up a tolerance, but he went out there and pulled out the noodle thing and it just destroyed the entire defense.
That's really, yeah.
Yeah,
you were doing good until the noodles pop. Doing
yeah.
good.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. The Mando jump back says, Dwarf, we are getting used to your tech-tardedness. It's not like we're going to ask Jimmy to have you make out with Nancy. Oh, wait, Jimmy, make Dwarf make out with Nancy.
Damn it!
That's just fucked up, man.
Let's see. Next one coming up here is MX Stilgar, aka Jerry Conway. Good to see you there. Good to see you. Says, why should you never hit on a woman at a laundromat? Because a woman who can't afford a washer and dryer can never pay your bills for you. Meg towel forever.
Yep.
Let's see. Tantalum 180 says, fucking hell, did you already take the piss for shitting on teachers from indoctrination centers?
I mean, we've ripped on them already.
Let's see. Western Citizen, how many women does it take to change a light bulb? 1. She puts her finger on the bulb and the world revolves around her.
Yes.
Nice.
Mando again says, you know, a major retail chain missed the mark for advertising during the Star Wars New Hope anniversary. Stay on target.
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, Star Wars is dead. Disney is not going to be able to pull that back. They need to sell that franchise to another studio to do something else with it, because they have fucked it up so bad. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think they've ever made their money back from the original $4 billion they invested.
No. Hell, just give it to Mel Brooks so then that way he could do merchandising.
I mean, yeah. No, really though.
Because Mel Brooks literally had to go to George Lucas to get permission to do Spaceballs. The only caveat was no merchandise.
But
apparently George Lucas was a big fan of it.
All right.
Because I'm surrounded by assholes. Let's see. Mando says, Jimmy, you take down your set when you drink. We have the footage.
What?
Don't ask questions.
There's a joke there or something.
Let's just say I had a little incident a while back and I went to go get up and get another beer and, well, my feet tripped over me.
Fair enough.
Oh, was this during a wrestling match?
No. No. Let's see. We got Idiot Grimlock here jumping in, says, this was no joke. Our team chiefs was Sergeant Buttram French.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, that guy. Oh, God. I would. Oh, dude. If that was my team daddy, I would get in so much trouble for fucking with him. Oh, God.
Can I tell my skinny black guy from Tennessee story really fast?
Go for it.
Now, look, everybody in the Army gets a nickname at one point or another. Obviously, I was the dwarf or the battle dwarf because I'm short, but I could carry like everything. We had a guy who never got a nickname, and he always hated us for us because his parents, who was from some small town in Tennessee, named him Kenny. And he was a skinny little black dude. He's a cool guy. I like him. I like him a lot. I like Kenny. His last name was Rogers. So whenever he'd come walking over on a warm summer's evening on a train bound, I fucking hate you guys. Kenny Rogers never got a nickname. He was already branded for life.
There you go.
There you go.
We got King of Bitlong here with King of Bitlong with $5. That's a new name. Says was fun watching you guys. We'll send you some Bitlong on Monday. Cheers.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, man. Thank you. And apparently there was no video at some point in the stream. I believe that was when we were mixing things around because we had two different pages opened up. Can't do that on StreamYard because StreamYard is fucking up by the numbers.
Yeah.
So we apologize there.
We had some issues.
Let's see. Jerry Conway come back, says, Jimmy, are you follically challenged or do you have a neck beard on purpose? No, I'm like Pop. I can't grow facial hair. The only reason why I have the chin pubes is because my jawline is so fucked and out of whack. I use it for camouflage.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I'm not as goofy looking.
I grew a PCS beard, which is Army traditional. You grow a beard for a few days when you first get out, but I have kept mine because my neck is slowly catching up with the rest of my head because I am old.
Yeah.
And he continues, do you shave the front of your chin? Teacher from Fast Times. Mr. Hand. Also, Uncle Martin from My Favorite Martian.
Yeah.
Mr. Hand.
Mr. Hand. All righty.
Let's see. Looks like we're getting into the duplicates here. There's a triplicate, and there's another one. Let's see here. Come on, Rumble. Stop fucking with me.
Fuck yourself, man.
That's
There's one more on YouTube from Pete.
Oh, all right, we'll jump back over there. We'll see what Pete's got to say. Let's see. Pete 499 says, "Pop, my house Sunday lasagna. I'll call you and tell you what time."
All right.
There you go.
Nice. Pop's gonna have some lasagna.
Well, we'll see about that.
Let's see. Mando come back says, "Never mess with the lactating bovoids or their male counterparts."
Okay.
Yeah. And we got Professor Blake Pooh Ass Blaster. He's got a request. He wants to see the captain sing a song. So here you go.
We did have a request for singing Pop. You guys are jackasses. Always want to watch the same shit over and over again. Pick new videos.
Look at me, I wanna be the captain of the sea.
About time.
The poop that came from me, I'd rather steer us to debauchery.
Careful what you ask for, video guy. Careful what you ask for.
Those goddamn murder horse horns. I don't get it.
Terrible. And Mando coming back again. He says, "Pop, here is what a French Jedi drill sergeant would say on leave. Use the horse puke."
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
I keep looking down because my channels where all of the old Intel guys are hanging out are all blowing up right now.
About the Iran thing?
Yeah, we're going to have an ugly weekend.
Well, we can do you already picked out the subject for Tuesday, right?
We were going to have the guys on for the last segment, but if this goes over the top, I feel it's pretty reasonable that we tell them, hey, look, we're going to have to push off a week.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Because we've got shit going on.
We've got kinetic shit going on.
We have the kinetic has happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people's blood pressure is getting lowered to 0.
Yeah.
And maps being updated.
Maps are being updated
ballistically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I like that. Maps are being ballistically updated. Pop, write that down.
And the bond. Yep.
It's like that. God damn it! I just saw the story about it. The captain of the ship that got fired on in North Korea. His orders were delete the hill.
Oh yeah, no, that was the Arizona. It was off the coast of the North Korean fourth Corps area, and there was an island that opened up on them. And yeah, he said delete the hill. Yes.
Yep.
That is a famous incident.
That was what, during the Korean War?
Yeah, it was during the Korean War.
Yep.
Delete the hill. And they just completely removed the top of the hill, like literally. And then the North Koreans fired on a U.S. battleship, which was fully functional.
Yeah, that's not going to work out for you.
It's a really bad idea.
And apparently the ship that was the sister ship to him sent a message over saying temper. And their response was, they started it. So word of advice, don't start a fight, but be damn sure to finish it.
Dude, if it's a U.S. battleship sitting off your coast, do not shoot at it.
We got another one on YouTube, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Sneaky bastards. Let's see here. Where's that? Oh, of course, YouTube. You likes to freeze on me, you fucking bastards. Sons of bitches. Fucking me up.
Dirty whores.
Yeah, but I did see one over here on Rumble again from Lecoq. Spelled L-E-C-A-W-C or W-K. I'm not saying Lecoq. It's Lecoq.
Okay.
And here's a comment. rather fitting. Fuck used tubes.
Fair enough.
Fuck used tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Goat milk here with $5 Canadian. Says, just yelled bombaclot in a Jamaican accent, please, Pop.
I'm not good at accents.
Pop can't do accents.
Bombaclot, man. That's about as good as it's going to get.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Terrible. Let's see. Mando, Jimmy, is your mug ugly or is your beverage can ugly? I think you need to visit the View. Well,
that's hard.
The beer is beautiful because it's nestled ever so gently in Redonkulas.
Yeah.
In Redonkulas merch. Nothing much I could do about this situation.
Right.
Sorry, man. But well, here's me on the View because you guys are bastards.
You look like you're like 16 in there.
That's disturbing, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure a few of those ladies on the View would be fine with.
Oh, so they're
Mando,
looking for some
that
underage charges.
Probably. And oh, hey, speaking of someone that likes the youngers, Alucard is asking for me and Oprah.
Oh, sugar.
Wow.
Of course, that statement is allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't want to get sued, man. Let's see. Professor Blake coming back says, "Hey, tell Battledorf if he belongs butt pirate gang because of his background, and do the Nancy Pelosi for him."
Huh.
Well, we already saw Dwarf and Nancy already making out, so you know what? I think Pop needs to give his girlfriend some love.
So good and tasty.
Apparently, there's a chat here about successful endeavors.
Yep, we've already covered that.
Yeah.
Yep, covered that twice. Yep. Yep. And for the life of me, I don't know why I'm just now hearing about right now. That was crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if he was the guy who used to do the stories about his buddy. And I don't know.
No, that was Chief
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 Kickabitch from the Slapaho Nation. Yeah.
Yep. Different guys. But SCE, he was a regular.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Cliff 3188 says, "Evening, gents. Pray for me as I head back to California to be with family and celebrate my parents' 50th anniversary. The prayer is not for my safety with the riots, but to put up with my family."
Oh,
congratulations on your father having a 50-year anniversary of his live-in dick-sucking machine.
Oh, come on now. He might like his mom.
I'm just playing.
Let's play a little nice. Anyway, carry on.
A little bit. Net guy saying, "Make Hillary, Nancy, and AOC to be the queens on the cards." But we're missing one. If we're gonna make a full deck here, we got to have Maxine Waters as the other queen.
Oh, that mummified thing.
Yeah, that's a woman right there.
Let's see. Oh, Mando, Pop, don't zinc about your favorite noodle shop tonight.
Stop it. Stop. That's just nasty.
Yikes. Let's see. Alucard says, "Would I make your enemies lose their stomach for snot pocket riddled with STD pus plus noodles?" Comment.
Yeah, that would do it. That's just disgusting. Stop it.
Stop it.
Yes. So you keep it up, and we're going to sentence you to a Maxine Waters face sitting. Jimmy shut down. Jimmy shut down.
My brain short circuited. I wanted to go full Sideshow Bob there, but not even the Sideshow Bob clip .mp3 .whatever is worthy of that, because that's that. No.
Jimmy, I'm getting a text from your night terror demon, Kevin. It says too far, comma, I'm out.
God damn it. Kevin was cool, man. You bastard.
What are you gonna
I
do?
have to go have a fucking talk with Kevin here later. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Rule Man Lab for $5 says, I'm blessed operating 7 to 10 ton crawlers in the 70s and 80s on my family's row crop farm, doing this work at age 13 until I went to college. I wish every man in this country experienced this.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
I've got a farmer buddy that I plow fields for in the spring. I do the turnover and then disc it. And I'll tell you right now, dude, I fucking love driving tractors.
I think we need a Billy. If you're out there, we need a farmer dwarf deepfake now.
Rutrow. Have a look at Clarkson Farms with Jeremy Clarkson driving the big Ferrari tractor that he's got. The Lamborghini tractor. He's got a Lamborghini tractor.
Nice. Yeah. Let's see. Tantalum 180 gifted 1 subscription to Redonkulas. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I actually did see earlier today when I was making the social media post that someone gave 10 gifted. The notification went away, but to whoever did that, thank you very much. We are not worthy.
Somebody gifted me a month earlier.
Nice.
Gifted a subscription to Redonkulas by Quinty Mojo. Thank you, Quinty Mojo. Appreciate it.
I think that's who it was.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was, because it was a very interesting name. Thank you, good sir. Let's see. Mando coming back says, if it is World War III, I'm happy to say goodbye to modern society.
Yeah, I will not cry if that gets damaged severely to the point where it is no longer functional.
Yeah, I don't really care. Let's see. Cliff coming back says, if this is World War III, what are we more likely to see? More women being drafted because of equality, or women returning to the kitchen? I'd say neither. It'll be a rash of government support future single mothers.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
See. We're about to find out.
Yeah, the certain people with certain funny hats fucked around, and now we're all going to have to face the consequences and
the finding out. This is the great finding out.
Yep. And Cliff again says, Pop, my dad is the more insufferable one of my parents. He's been invoking his father's name all his life and is, for lack of a better word, a diva. He only lives vicariously through his kids.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I have a sister who does that through her daughter. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know lots of guys that do that through their sons as well.
Yep. And Alucard, don't worry, Pop. It's fine. It says Hellfire Blaze on Maxine Waters and watch it sizzle.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's there's not a lot of fat on that, so it's probably just going to turn to ash.
Yeah. If there was ever a living human jerky, it'd be Maxine Waters.
Yep. I would agree with that.
Yep. All right. And it looks like the last one here on the Rumble side, but yeah, I know you guys are going to be sneaky bastards. Yeah. We got Ryan Bannerman says, G'day, Pop. Have you contacted the guys at the Unsubscribe podcast? They are all mostly veterans and and I'm sure they would be interested in hearing and helping out your mission to save veterans. Yep.
You know, if you guys can get me some contact information from them, I'll do it.
Donut Operator, the Fat Electrician, and
I know Donut Operator,
Eli Double Tap, and Habitual Line Crosser.
Yeah,
need to if we can, I can. I'll see if I can reach out to them on the old Twatosphere and see what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I listen. I could use all the help I could get, man. I'm just one guy here, and
nice trip down to Texas for you, Pop.
Well, we've got like 2,000 guys who watch the show on the regular. And if they would just get involved, send out some emails, share the stuff on their social media, I mean, that would go a long way.
Well, here, let me do this then. We're about to apply for a grant. Okay? If we can get a stack of testimonials especially from guys who have been assigned numbers that I can use to add to the grant to say, yes, this is real, that would actually go quite a long way.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't even think of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That what we need is a stack of testimonials that says, hey, yeah, this is legit. We want to keep this going. No, we don't care what you think about our language. Fuck you. It works.
Yep.
There you go. Let's see. Up. We had one sneaky bastard over on YouTube. Mario, you sneaky bastard, says, just being a sneaky bastard. Live out of spite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Jump back to the Rumble side because you guys are bastards. Alucard says, but her screams from her soul would suffice. Question.
It's fair. Yeah.
What soul?
Oh, yeah. Fair point. Fair point.
All right. So let me cover some of the cash apps.
Let's see. We got a couple more here. A couple from Alucard and one from Hooliganism. The first one from Alucard says, but oh, no, I already read that one. Hooliganism says, I've been a Jimmy Bones fan since his first show. All right. Thank you, sir. And Alucard says, I'm banned from hell and purgatory along with a restraining order in the 9/10 of eternity from heaven.
Huh.
And he wants an atomic Hillary. But
yeah, he's probably going to get sent to New Jersey when he dies.
Yeah, that's nasty. Nasty. All righty, let me jump back through here, make sure. Okay, we're all caught up on the Rumble side, but I'm pretty sure that's going to change. We had a few over on the MGTOW side of the chat. Let me bring that tab up.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. We got Mungo Harry. He's dropping $50 on us. That's another. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Where's the drowning drunk dwarf? There it is.
Thanks for your support.
Ironically, that's the same exact sound that he makes when he goes down on his girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, come on. You know you love Pelosi.
Wow. Jimmy,
Anyways,
I'm just gonna send my wife to kick your ass. It's not gonna be pretty. You're not gonna like it.
That's fine. I could use a good ass kicking right now. That was a terrible Pesci impression. But Mungo Harry's comment here says, Bulwer Lytton 2011 fantasy. Within the smoking ruins of the Keister Castle, Princess Gwendolen stared in horror at the limp form of the loyal centaur who died defending her very honor. You may force me to wed, she cried at the leering and victorious Goblin King, but you'll never be half the man he was.
Half the man centaur. I like it.
Rap, 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 rap.
All right.
Let's see. We got Crazy Uncle coming in. Says $5. Says, just came, giggity, back from my nephew's high school graduation. Number of grads that had their gowns open and dressed like shit / whores was insane. If I was one of their parents, I would be professionally embarrassed. Also, a whole bunch of 1,000 cock stares. Also, I don't know if you still have the toxic email. Sent it on Tuesday. Jimmy didn't read it, but I was wondering if both Redonky Dick 12 and Toxic Mail went away.
Toxic Mail is still there, but the one we use now is redonkulas@gmail.com.
Yep. There was a reason why I didn't. I remember reading about your chat there, and I did check the email. Didn't get there because Redonkulus 12 is
compromised. Yeah.
Has gone by the way of the dodo.
For now.
Let's see. We got Moisture Patrol 25. He says, it'd be nice to build a jet suit, but a single mini jet engine with 50 pounds of thrust per multiple pursuits cost around 4,500 USD. Add more money to overspec just in case.
Okay. If I have a spare $10,000, I'll think about this.
I don't have that kind of money.
Yep. And Mick Tyrone with 6 says, hey guys, reporting from Battlefield Los Angeles, day 6. Looks like the federal government has established an occupation of California, so all the state Democrats are freaking out, and I'm fucking here for it. California Senator Alex Padilla fucked around and found out when he was forcibly removed from DHS press conference in LA.
Oh, he's charged Kristi Noem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delightfully satisfying to watch. And now he's crying like a baby back bitch.
Fuck him.
Because that's what Democrats and Bolsheviks and communists do. They start the fight and then they cry like little bitch when they get slapped in the face to tell them to stop.
Yeah. Make sure you drink.
Shit, I'm out of beer. Let's see. Alucard, he was a sneaky bastard over on Rumble. He says, worst probability won't be able to die. Even Jersey would not want me there.
Huh. Okay.
Let's see. We'll jump over to the Odyssey side. We got Blankets here. He's the only super chatter over there. His first one says the horrification of horror imbalance.
The horrification.
Yeah, the over-whoring is real.
Yes.
But it seems like some whoreception.
Yeah.
It seems like she was a hornipulator using hornipulation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta write that down. Or hornipulation.
Hornipulation.
And his next one here says, guess Jimmy is the evil dancing pushing monkey. Well, you throw enough shekels at us, and yes, I will dance, monkey, dance. And his last one here says, "What do you guys think will happen to California?"
Well, I hope that they fucking prosecute all the people that allowed this to happen. We'll see.
I think all of our major urban centers are about to go a vigorous transformation.
I think so too.
Yep. Let's see. Looks like no lemons over on D Live. Pretty sure we got our usual dozens over there on the Twitch. Nope, we only got 5 tonight.
All right,
that's all right.
The chaps there. Hang on.
That's all right. And we got 211 views over on the Twattersphere.
That's actually pretty good. All right, hang on. Let's see what we got here. We've got wow, hang on. We got a Scott Jackson.
Yep.
Let's see, for Joe Mama and Yog Sloth live out of spite, and he sent over $562.
Wow.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate
wow, dude, that's huge. Thank you.
We got
you'd be shocked at how far that goes.
We got Churchill. He sent 200. It says for thanks for everything you guys do, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
And Susie McCarley, 330, and she's saying for wearing my Live Out of Spite T-shirt. Glad you like that one.
Nice.
We got one from Tilden here, $20. A tip for over whoring.
Go.
All
We
right.
we endeavor to over whore.
We got what's it? Alter. I'm not going to say his full name. $5 for appreciation the work you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Mike the Big Bad Wolf, $10 for check my email to see Nutty Suckhole.
Rutro.
Nutty HKC HK Cunt here, $5 for Nance and Dwarf.
Yeah.
We got another one from Tilden, $10 for BB or PBSD, post bitch stress disorder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might be permanent bitch stress disorder.
All right, we got one here from a bachelor. I'm not going to say the first name. I believe it's a female. For the guy, for you guys to literally keep my boyfriend sane. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
All right, I'll take that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take that all day long. I'm not reading everyone's name because their actual name is on the Cash App, so I don't want to actually.
Sure, that's fair.
Unless they're cool with it, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, what you're going to start seeing now on this new channel is we're going to probably upload a lot of the older stuff, either one or two, probably 2 a week. So, there'll be a resurgence of the old stuff to get started with, and then we'll move on to other things.
Yep. As the saying goes, we got kicked in the nuts and punched in the face, but we're spitting the blood out, putting ice on our balls, and we're still going to march forward.
Yeah.
What are we doing putting ice on our balls? Jimmy, cornstarch. Put cornstarch on your balls. It stops the sweating.
I'm saying we're putting ice on our balls because our balls hurt because we got kicked in the dick.
We got kicked in the wiener.
Okay.
The weenus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is no longer the proverbial penis slap. It is the very real kick to the dick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. And I did see we had a couple more over on the Rumble side. First one from Mando again. Says, Jimmy, have a certain Latina chase Pop with what that senator deserves. You mean a big blue phallic object lodged where the sun don't shine? Where's my button at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Find it.
I'm looking, man. I'm looking.
Do it.
God damn it. Where's my button at? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. It's underneath Battle Dwarf and Nancy kissing. That's why, because I don't want to see that again, but I want to see this.
The look on her face, man.
Terrible.
And
Alucard coming back says, Battle Dwarf, are you superstitious? If so, what does this mean in an event? A hound and a deal between two entities regarding his fate. When the hound bites, your regeneration will begin.
That's werewolf.
That's werewolf shit.
That's werewolf shit.
Yeah.
That's not horse shit, dog shit, or bullshit.
That's werewolf shit.
It's werewolf shit. Oh, excuse me. And well, I don't have that button there, Alucard, but he's asking for a Sith Pop.
That's on the soundboard.
It's on the soundboard.
Blake knows where all that shit is.
Sorry about that. But it looks like Odyssey has gone silent. So that wraps up all of the super chats tonight. So everybody, you know what time it is. Safety briefing.
All right, everybody, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and swim. It's not going to work out for you. If you absolutely must fornicate, wear a condom, take it with you, or flush it down the toilet and watch it go all the way down. Why? Because women are sneaky bitches and child support does last 18 to 21 years. Rack up, pack up, and stack up. There's safety in numbers, and maintain your situational awareness, because if you're going to be attacked, something in the environment will have changed, and it's up to you to see it. And last but not least, I'm sick and tired of throwing you sons of bitches into the dirt because you're taking the permanent solution to a temporary problem. Play the long game. You have no idea what tomorrow holds, and it could change on a dime. All right, stay in the fight. And if all else fails, live at a motherfucking spite. And always remember, Uncle Pop is here cheering for you for all your victories, even the ones you can never tell anyone about. Boom, beer me. And we got another one from Mr. Smith on YouTube. This is Yo Chris from Shelby Township. Boom. Okay.
I used to live in Shelby.
All righty. And Battledorf, any wise words from you in that helmet of yours?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
I like you.
I like you too.
We should make love sometimes.
Anyway, think about being inside me.
Jesus Christ. What a weirdo.
Believe it or not,
Are you scarred yet?
Yes.
believe it or not, I have a button for that.
Dad, I'm scared.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I've got.
All right.
That's wrong. And of course, everybody, you guys know my spiel. Redonkulas.com. Get over there, get some merch. These koozies are fucking fantastic because once your beer is done, you unscrew it and it comes out. And you can do a tactical beer reload.
I like it.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Mag change. Yeah.
Mag change. And like I mentioned the other day, these are metal and they
That's
are
quality.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Quality.
That's actually pretty good.
Yep. So I got the hat, I got the koozie. Oh, I had to get a rocks glass as well, and I got the Party and Guardian shirt for on the rare occasion where I don't drink.
I love it.
Which
The
will probably be.
disclaimer.
Yep.
On the rare occasion that I actually don't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And
it.
well, you know what? I have to play it because I haven't seen it yet. We're gonna end the night, hopefully with a bang, with Billy Von Bomb's brand new pee break.
Oh, that's mine.
That was disturbing.
Wow.
Wow.
That was really, really disturbing.
And that actually looks like my older brother because he was that big.
Wow.
AI Pop really likes his cheese.
God damn, that was
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, another Emmy award winning video from Billy Von Bomb. Keep it up, Billy.
Holy crapola.
I suggest we need a farmer battle dwarf now.
All right.
Because he'll take you on a ride on his big green tractor.
Bro, no. No. You did not just invoke Jason Aldean.
And on that note, we're gonna see you later. We'll take it easy. We'll see you on Sunday.
All right.